Did you know, in the heartland of America, amidst the tranquil streets of Wichita, Kansas, a phantom stalked the night, leaving behind a trail of fear and devastation. From the 1970s to the early 2000s, the city was haunted by the specter of BTK, the moniker given to one of the most notorious serial killers in American history. The acronym BTK stood for Bind, Torture, Kill, a chilling description of the killer's modus operandi. His reign of terror began in 1974 when he claimed his first victims, members of the Otero family. From there, he continued his brutal spree, targeting unsuspecting victims with a calculated savagery that sent shockwaves through the community. For decades, BTK operated in the shadows, evading capture and leaving behind a string of unsolved murders. He revelled in his notoriety, taunting law enforcement and the media with cryptic messages and detailed accounts of his crimes. The city of Wichita lived in fear, its residents haunted by the knowledge that a ruthless predator lurked among them. In February 2005, the decades-long reign of terror orchestrated by the BTK killer came to a sudden and dramatic end. Dennis Rader, the man behind the moniker, made a critical mistake. He sent a floppy disk to a local television station. Embedded within the disk's metadata were traces of his identity, leading investigators to Rader's church, where he held a leadership position. Using DNA evidence and forensic analysis, authorities finally unmasked the man responsible for the BTK murders. On the 25th of February 2005, Dennis Rader was arrested and charged with multiple counts of murder, bringing closure to a community haunted by fear and uncertainty for over 3 decades. As the details of Rader's crimes emerged, so too did the chilling truth about the man behind the mask. A church leader and devoted family man by day, Rader led a secret life of darkness and depravity, harbouring twisted fantasies of domination and control. The trial that followed offered a glimpse into the mind of a killer, a man who referred to himself as Factor X, a force beyond human comprehension. Despite his attempts to portray himself as a remorseless predator, Rader's facade crumbled under the weight of his own crimes, and he was ultimately sentenced to life in prison. The legacy of BTK endures as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the darkness that resides within the human psyche and the horrors that can be unleashed when it is left unchecked. Wichita may have exorcised its phantom, but the scars left behind by BTK's reign of terror serve as a stark reminder of the fragility of innocence and the enduring power of evil.